Uh, Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's JC here again. This video is purely out of interest and early predictions on my November internationals, the games that really matter. Now I'm doing this one on the All Blacks games, Australia's games, South Africa's games, and Argentina's games. I will be touching on the other side's matches, okay? But your big games are mostly including them, okay? Now, the now let's go by the with New Zealand first, okay? Their end of year tour starts on the 26th of October against Japan. Okay? That's a no-brainer. Okay? All Blacks to win that, I have a score 32-7. I don't think the All Blacks are really going to send a top-notch squad there. Well, I wouldn't. I'd send my fringe players to play there, so they can gain some experience and again build depth, right? Then then on the 2nd November. This one's pretty tricky. It's against England, and no one really knows where England are right now. Look, I believe that they're a decent squad. I think that they're pretty good and improving again. I think their downtime is finished. I believe that Borthwick has 80% of what he wants the squad to achieve. Okay, I got that one. England 15, the All Blacks 18. Because I don't think England are quite there yet. I'm saying yet. Look, I could be wrong there. That's one of the fixtures where a person can be wrong or right. You don't really want to bet money on that fixture because you can lose. Okay. Then it's All Blacks against Ireland. Another tricky one. It's at the Aviva Stadium. I'm going to give that one to Ireland. I think the Irish are the second best side in the world right now, behind the box. Okay. And Ireland look, I don't think a lot of my fellow rugby fans believe Ireland are dipping. I don't think so. Ireland's loss against the Boks at Loftus this year, it was a game it was a decent game. It was a good match. Okay? And the Six Nations defeat to England, I think that was a bit controversial if you ask me. Right? And then All Blacks against France. Oh, wait, let me put a score there. I have Ireland winning that one 24-19. Now, 16th of November, it's All Blacks against the French. That one, I believe France are in a dip. All Blacks are going to claim that one comfortably 26-10. And then it's New Zealand against Italy. I have that one, All Blacks winning 41-7. That's a no-brainer. Sorry, Italy. Right. Now we go to Australia. Now, I don't see this end of year tour really doing any good for the Wallabies' confidence. Okay, if I look at where the Wallabies are now, I only see them really actually maybe winning one match. They face England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland. Look, Australia can scrape by with 2 wins there. If they get 2 wins out of it, I think that it's an improvement, and Schmidt is actually doing his job and improving the side. But anyways, let's get to it. England, Australia. I have England winning that one comfortably 27-10. Right. Wales, Australia. I have Australia winning that one 28-16. Then they travel to Murrayfield against the Scots. Now the Scottish, I believe, will win this one 15-12. It's going to be a tight one. And then Ireland against Australia. That's going to be a comfortable win for the Irish, 37-10 for me in my books. I believe that score's going to be around there. Okay, we move on to South Africa. Now, South Africa's tour, I'll be honest, isn't really as... it's not the toughest out of the lot. I think South Africa are going to go 3 out of 3 here. I think their toughest match is against the English here. And I think that's going to be a great game. Let's look at my predictions here. South Africa, Scotland. I believe South Africa are going to win there, 21-10. I don't think it's going to be a massive hiding. It's at Murrayfield in Edinburgh. But 21-10 in my books, that's a decent bet for me. Then we go to the Allianz Stadium. I do not know why they renamed Twickenham. Please tell me why. But look, it's going to stay Twickenham to me because it's like Ellis Park. Ellis Park will always be Ellis Park. We go to Twickenham, we play the English. I believe we're going to scrape our 49 win there. And then I feel that the Welsh game, we're going to win 41-6. All right. Now we go to the Argentines. Argentina, I only see them winning one match here. They face Ireland and the French after they face the Italians. I think the Argentines are going to beat the Italians 27-9. And then they travel to Aviva Stadium and play Ireland. Ireland's going to win their 32-16 in my books. And Argentina against the French. I think that's going to be closer than what many people think. I think France are going to win that one by about 19-10. All right. Now, look, I can be wrong. Rugby's a funny sport. Shocks, upsets happen. You may see an England beat South Africa, for example. I mean, it almost happened in the World Cup semis, you know. You may see the English beating the All Blacks even. You never know. No one really knows where some of these teams really are right now. Because look, it's only a year after the World Cup. And personnel changes and stuff like that happened. You know, you can't even judge this by what happened in the Rugby Championship, the Six Nations, and the mid-year internationals. So, to me, this is why are the November internationals important to me? It is your scale of where the team is at that point in time heading into the World Cup. Your Northern Hemisphere sides had a long season, but Southern Hemisphere sides. They coming at the end of the season, but look at where the World Cup is. When the World Cup is normally. World Cups are normally held October, November. So that is why I'm gauging. I say the November internationals is how you gauge where the team is at that point in the where they are in planning for the World Cup. Yeah, I don't feel that. Look, the Rugby Championships, those tournaments are important for trophies, success, stuff like that. Same with the Six Nations. But the Junior Internationals, also important, but for the Southern Hemisphere teams to have game time going into the Rugby Championship. November internationals to me are important because they, where you are heading into the World Cup. That is why, despite people saying it's been a long season for the Southern Hemisphere sides, and Northern Hemisphere sides only starting their season, you can't really use that as an excuse, it's because World Cups are held at that time of the year, every 4 years, if you know where I'm coming from. But look, that's my predictions and my opinions. It may change. Look, I will be doing more detail, going into more detail. We'll be also looking at the fixtures that include the England, the Six Nations sides as well, and also gauge my predictions for them at the end of the year tour. And let's see how it goes. Anyways, cheers guys. Please like my videos and comment your thoughts on this. Thank you very much. Bye.